You know, moving is a big deal, and moving to Texas is a really big deal. Well, today we're going to make it a little bit lighter, and we're going to go around some really cool day trips.
We're going to take you to 5 different areas that you can easily get to and from San Antonio in the day, where you can have a lot of fun and adventure. We're going to get started on that list right now.
Right now.
If this is your first time in our channel and you would love to know everything there is about living in and around San Antonio, then make sure you subscribe, tap the bell, and you'll be the first one to get our videos on the changing market in San Antonio.
Subscribing and tapping the bell helps a growing channel like ours.
Absolutely.
So please do so. We're Brian and Brenda Jones, the proud owners of Lone Star Home Realty. We get calls from people just like you every single day.
And we love it. So keep them calling.
We do love it. Keep it coming. And so, you know, you're moving tomorrow or you're moving next year, give us a call. We'll help you all in between. We're here to help.
All of our information is in the box below, so you can call us, text us, email us, or even set up for a Zoom. We would love to talk with you and help you make a smooth move to San Antonio. Let's go start this tour.
All right, it's going to be fun.
Yep.
Okay, so our first stop is going to be Fredericksburg, Texas. Fredericksburg is a beautiful city.
It's about an hour and a half from San Antonio. It's up in the hill country, and it has everything you can imagine to offer for a day trip from San Antonio. Not only does it have the beautiful downtown areas that have shops and restaurants and all kinds of fun things, it's just a beautiful place to just walk through too. It's got a lot of adventure up that way too.
And an amazing museum. There's a World War II Museum of the Pacific there. Now, the reason it's there, you think, Fredericksburg, why do they have a Museum of the Pacific?
In the middle of the hill country.
In the middle of the hill country. Well, it's the birthplace of Admiral Nimitz, who was the admiral of the World War II that just took out the Japanese.
Okay, so let's move from downtown Fredericksburg to Enchanted Rock, one of my favorite places to go.
So the reason Brenda loves Enchanted Rock so much is because it was kind of a rite of passage. She had to climb this ginormous
granite rock.
It is literally made out of granite. It's just, I don't even remember how tall it is. It's just slick, it's tall, it takes a while to get up there, and it takes some serious leg power. So if you're adventurous, the Enchanted Rock State Natural Area is for you.
It's a hard climb. There's people all over this mountain of rock. But when you get to the top, it truly is worth every step and breath that you've put into it. Because you have a full 360-degree look around the countryside, and you can see the beautiful hill country of Texas. So it's definitely worth climbing to the top.
And lastly, can't talk about Fredericksburg without talking about the wineries.
Of course, that's my favorite topic.
So there's tons of wineries there. There's wine tours, there's wine buses, there's
smart idea.
Wine adventures. It's just, if you're into wine, that's the place to be.
So before we go any further, talking about rites of passage, which he made me climb this rock to prove that I could be a good girlfriend. What that has to do with each other, I don't know, but
it worked.
Comment below if you had to go through a rite of passage before you could continue dating. Let us know what your significant other made you do. As long as it's clean, let's keep it G-rated,
yeah, let's
please.
Keep it G-rated. All right, the next stop is Lost Maples State Natural Area. Guys,
so most people say that Texas doesn't have a fall, which is 99% true. And our fall colors normally come in like January, if there is any.
It's usually brown.
Yeah, there's some here and there, but Lost Maples State Natural Area. It's a park, but it's really more of a day trip area. It's maple trees. I don't remember how many acres it is, but
it's just amazing because there's all these incredible colors just out in the middle of nature.
The hill country. And you just come upon it. So But like other states that keep their eye on the fall changing colors, that's what we do around here for Lost Maples. And when the colors are just at their very best and magnificent years, there are like lines of cars waiting to get into Lost Maples.
So one of the cool things is the Sabinal River is a Texas river, obviously, and it runs through the park, and it's beautiful as well. So there's fishing opportunities. You can camp there. Lots of hiking opportunities.
But is it camping, just tent camping? They don't have like
You can have
water,
pop-ups.
but not a lot of electricity and water. So I mean, it's more of a tent camping type of a park.
That's true.
So don't plan on taking your big RV or anything
It's just
out there.
a real gorgeous area.
But it's got there's water, there's hiking trails. You can go. So even when it's not the fall season, on a really nice day, you can go out there and just spend the day, picnic, hike up onto the top where you have really pretty scenic views, and just hang out. Now, another thing that's very close to Lost Maples is
the Frio River.
The Frio River, guys. If you have never seen a crystal clear river, you need to go to the Frio River. And it's called the Frio River because it's coming from springs that feed the river. So it truly does, the flow is based on the amount of water and rainfall we've had every year. So it kind of goes up and down, but it's crystal clear. It is cold, which is awesome on a hot Texas day. You can fish in it. It's tubing. A lot of people go up there. There's campgrounds everywhere. So you can go up there and camp. There's cabins. Hiking, but a lot of people just go and set up their little tent in the river and hang out there the entire day and come back. So check out the water there is absolutely gorgeous, and it's cold and it's refreshing, and it's a great family trip to do on a day, or if you're going to go up there and spend a few days or a few nights up there.
Now, keep in mind when Texans talk about rivers, most other people talk about creeks.
Hey,
or streams.
Don't put us down. It's a beautiful river, though.
It's not the Mississippi.
Well, no, but Mississippi's not crystal clear and freezing cold either. So
that's true.
You can't compare the two.
All right, moving on. Let's go to Canyon Lake.
Canyon Lake, depending on where you are in San Antonio, is about an hour north of San Antonio, and we definitely need to highlight Canyon Lake more often. There's beautiful areas to live around there. Most of the houses are on a cliff, so when you're thinking about living on the lake, you're not
living on a cliff.
You're living on a cliff and have to go way down the stairs to get to the bottom. So they've set a lot of rules on actual like walk out into the water type of homes, but the homes are gorgeous. But there's all kinds of, I don't know how many boat ramps they have.
Lots of public boat ramps.
There's public boat ramps.
However, when we have droughts, which we're in currently,
right now, I think there's only one that's actually working.
It's actually, as we were shooting this, the lake is at its lowest level it's ever been in its 60 plus year history. And so the public ramp,
say that 3 times, babe.
The public boat ramps start to disappear because you just can't. You can only get them so far.
But you can, when the lake is up, you can actually rent jet skis. You can rent boats. You can take your own boats out there. You can go skiing. There's plenty of wide open places for skiing to be done. Fishing. There's really good fishing out there.
The lake is just full of bass, catfish, sunfish, all kinds of trout. It's just teeming with fish. If you can find the coves where they hang out, you'll come home happy.
Now, if you're into scuba diving, that's a whole nother personal story we won't get into. But if you're into scuba diving, it is at the dam. It's deep enough to get certified, and they do have like some underwater platforms and stuff down there. So people do scuba dive there. Not like the Frio River, it's not that clear, so it can be done, and it's a good place to go get certified if you need to. A lot of schools and stuff go there, but just to let you know, that is something that's available as well. Okay, let's go down to the coast. Where are we going?
We're going to Rockport. Rockport is one of my favorite places to go down at the coast because it's just a load of fun. There's so much to do down there. You can go fishing, you can go get in the water, That's where it's one of the 3 Texas blue wave beaches are. And a blue wave beach, you're not going to beat it because it's clean, it's clear, it's well maintained, and it's a very healthy piece of water.
It's a very protected beach. It's not like down at Port Aransas where it's just wide open beaches. It's a very preserved area that's kind of off the beaten path that is specified just for the Rockport area.
Google Texas blue wave beaches, you'll see what you find.
Yeah, it's really pretty. There's all kinds of fishing. You can do charter boats. You can go bay fishing. You can go deep sea fishing. You can go wade fishing. They have phenomenal fresh seafood restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
There's great places you can stop and buy fresh seafood that's just come off the boat, and you can pack it up and bring it home with you. So Rockport is really a beautiful little town. It's growing. It's got it's got an art district that's really, really popular. They have a state park down there that's great, that has a humongous oak tree. It's very well known. But Rockport is an amazing place. So if you've ever been to Rockport, comment below and let us know. Make sure you're subscribing while you're doing that. But let us know about your experience in Rockport, because it really does have a lot of fond memories for us and our family.
Last but not least is
Austin.
So guys, we're just highlighting 5 potential day trips from the San Antonio area.
There's
literally dozens and dozens of them that you can choose from. Austin is probably should be up high on your list because it's number 1, it's state capital. Number 2, it's the music capital of the world, according to Austin.
Of course.
And it's just a music and art scene that is just incredible. There's all kinds of different things you can do in Austin. There's lots of water sports. There's lakes. There's ponds. There's
rivers,
pools. One I wanted to focus on is Barton Springs. So Barton Springs is a beautiful pool of water in Austin that is just amazing as far as what you're able to do there. And
Barton Springs pool is actually 3 acres big. It's I don't understand the pool part, how that all kind of works, but it's 3 acres and it is all spring fed from underneath. So the river is at a constant 68 to 70 degrees year round.
That's cold.
So that's cold water, which would be really awesome.
That's actually probably colder than the Frio.
Yeah, I think it is actually. But it's absolutely beautiful. So, but they've got zip line up there. You can go. There's hiking around the lake. They have trails and they have all kinds of bikes and everything, trails and stuff that you can do.
Check out Lake Travis Zip Line Adventures. Lake Travis Zip Line Adventures. You will not be disappointed. It is incredible. And it's the longest, fastest zip line in the whole state. Texas isn't known for a lot of its zip lining.
No,
but here it is.
And then you definitely have 6th Street, which is the music area. There's restaurants and bars, and every place you go, they have live musicians in there at night. It is just a happening place to be.
Just be careful.
Yes, be careful because it has gotten a little kind of
rowdy,
and yeah, it can definitely wake you up at night. So, but Austin is a beautiful place, and it's truly about an hour and a half from San Antonio. And there's all kinds of things to do on the road. You take I-35 north to get there from San Antonio, and there's all kinds of things to do on the way as you're going. You're going through New Braunfels, you're going through San Marcos, which has a ton of the shopping. There's the outlet center for all the different stores are in there in San Marcos. And then you head to Austin. So lots of things to do to make it a great day trip from San Antonio.
So there you have it. That's the 5 day trips we chose to highlight on this video for day trips from San Antonio within a couple hours. And Rockport's probably a little bit on the outside of that, but that's okay. It's worth it. So comment below.
The coast is a little bit longer than that, but people do it all the time. Yeah. They drive to the coast, spend the day, hang out, play in the water, eat their seafood, and then drive home late that night. So it can be done.
Thanks for watching, guys, and come back and comment below and let us know what you thought of this video, if it was helpful for you, and what you might want to see in a future video, and we'd be happy to help you.
See you later.
Have a good one.